My name is Christian and I work for the Linen Quarter BIT, which is a placemaking organization based in the Linen Quarter Belfast. And today I'll be taking you around the district to show some of our street art, which is an initiative to liven up the district, but also to promote the district as a new visitor destination in Belfast. So I hope you'll enjoy this. So here in the Linen Quarter we try to build on a long-standing tradition of using street art to liven up the streetscape and to tell stories about our city. The piece that you see right behind me here is our first ever street art piece that we commissioned back in 2022, done by Sophie Mess, and it sort of takes inspiration from the Linen Quarter as a place of innovation. So you can see a flower emerging and innovating itself throughout the year. So this is a piece that was done by Visual Waste, and it used to be a derelict site, well it still is, but we try to liven it up, as you can see, and it reflects the 4 seasons and the flax flower, which is linked to linen as a product, as we are in a Linen Quarter, emerging throughout the year, and it sort of symbolizes again the district as a place where local business can flourish and grow into more successful companies. This is a good example of how we can use street art to liven up sort of dark and dingy alleyways. So this used to be an area that was characterized by graffiti and sort of rubbish along the street. So we worked with the local businesses to get this whole wall kind of brought back to life. And since then it has featured as quite a colorful piece of street art that has not attracted any graffiti since then. So this piece of street art behind me is actually one of the more prominent pieces of street art in the district, and it was done by a Dutch artist collective called Studio Giftig. They were actually recognized as the best street artist worldwide in 2022, and we've been very lucky to bring them to Belfast as part of the street art festival Hit the North. And you can see the flax flowers around the main figure there, and it's really helped to brighten up this street, which is one of the less visible streets in the district. So this street art behind me was commissioned by an organization called Wild Belfast in collaboration with the Linen Quarter. And as you can see, it shows swifts as a way to celebrate how wildlife can also thrive within densely built cities. And one of the sort of innovative things about this mural is that there's actually swift boxes integrated within the design. So these are things where swifts can actually nest. So it becomes a living mural, almost in a way. So this mural behind me is called Connected, and as you can see it's quite big. It's actually the biggest mural in the whole island of Ireland. It measures about 450 square meters and was completed by internationally renowned artist called Aches. So the title of the piece, Connected, reflects to the diversity and connectivity of the wider district and the different types of people that live and work and visit the district. So as you can see, it features different faces of people that would frequent the district as such. And it also relates back to the Grand Central Station, which was just opened about a year ago, just behind in the distance there, as a place of connectivity. So it celebrates the arrival of connectivity across the district in many ways. So this piece of street art behind me is titled Flying High, and it features 4 different bird species in homage to a piece of local history. So this area used to be part of the Blackstuff estuary. So these 4 birds behind me, they're all wading birds, so that live in swamp areas. They're also migratory birds, so they travel between Africa and Europe. And that's in relation to the church that the mural is painted on. They have quite a large African congregation. So those are the sort of the interesting elements of what murals can tell you about the city. So this piece of street art behind me is we refer to as the Punk Gallery, and it celebrates this location here in Belfast as starting point of the punk scene in Belfast back in the 1980s. So it was done by 5 different artists, and it celebrates different aspects of the punk scene. One of the murals features Terry Hooley, was quite a prominent figure back in the day. He ran his own record label and record shop, Good Vibrations. That was actually one of the iterations of that shop, was located in the building at the far right there. So it has various sort of references to famous punk music, and also sort of visual references to the 1980s. So this behind me is the Salmon of Knowledge, which was completed by the French artist Vex van Hillik. This particular artist refers to sort of 13th century Belgian and Flemish art as an inspiration. Again, this was part of the BIT's effort to promote this particular area, Shaftesbury Square and Great Victoria Street behind me, as a new emerging place by creating a lot of vibrant art pieces and colors along this street. Thank you for taking the time to explore the street art of the Linen Quarry with us. And next time you're in the district, why not look out for some of the pieces yourself?